Folks can't get enough of child stars. They're cute, precocious, and often steal the spotlight from even the biggest stars. I mean, just look at Jacob Tremblay in Room. However, some of the biggest celebrities in the game were child actors once upon a time, whereas some called it quits before their careers even began. So today on Top 10 Beyond the Screen, I'm going to be counting down our list of the top 10 child actors you won't believe what they look like today. Part 2. Before we begin, be sure to stick around until the end of the video where I'll be responding to some of your comments. Let's jump in. Coming in at 10, Cole and Dylan Sprouse. Twin brothers Cole and Dylan Sprouse rose to fame when they landed the title roles on the 2005 Disney Channel sitcom The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, which ran until 2008, which saw the twins living in a lavish fictional hotel. As a result of the series' success, the two brothers became heartthrobs for young teens, and the following year the brothers launched a franchise known as the Sprouse Bros Band, which included a clothing line, book series, and magazine. In 2007 and 2010, Cole and Dylan were two of the wealthiest children alive, and were the highest paid teenage Disney actors, earning $40,000 per episode combined. Now of course, like all child actors, you grow up. The twins went off to college, both attending NYU with plans to pursue acting once they graduated. However, only one was successful, Cole, who now stars as Jughead Jones on the television series Riverdale. He's grown up and has become quite the looker. Dylan, on the other hand, is a co-owner and brewmaster of the All Wise Meadery in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and because they're twins, they still look the same. However, Cole dons a dark do, while Dylan has his natural light brown locks. Coming in at 9, Anna Chlumsky. Anna Chlumsky is best known for playing the lead role of Ada Sultan-First in My Girl alongside Macaulay Culkin all the way back in 1991. However, between 1999 and 2005, Chlumsky's career began to slow down, resulting in the actress taking a hiatus and attending college. Following graduation, she returned to acting, starring in several indie films such as Blood Car and In the Loop, and from 2012 to 2019 she starred as Amy Bruckheimer in the incredibly successful HBO series Veep, for which she received 6 Emmy nominations. Now for most, they don't even realise that Chlumsky is My Girl all grown up, with the actress looking strikingly different from her child acting days. Saying that, the smile definitely gives it away. Coming in at 8, Fred Savage. Fred Savage is probably best known for playing Kevin Arnold in the TV series The Wonder Years, which ran from 1988 to 1993, during which time he earned several awards and nominations, such as People's Choice and Young Artist Awards. You may also recognize him from the fan favorite movie The Princess Bride, which gained him national attention for playing the role of the grandson. The older Savage got the fewer roles he was landing, and he seems to focus instead on voice acting, lending his voice to projects like Family Guy, Kim Possible, Justice League Unlimited, and Holidays, The Christmas That Almost Didn't Happen. However, in 2017, Savage joined the cast of the Netflix series Friends from College, before hosting Child Support in 2018 alongside Ricky Gervais. Sadly, he didn't maintain the adorable cuteness he did when he was younger, but still resembles his Wonder Years even in his older years. Woo! Coming in at 7, Thomas Brodie Sangster. This is an obvious pick, but how could I avoid one of the cutest child actors in history, who made all of our collective hearts leap when he chased his crush through an airport just to talk to her. Other than his iconic role of Sam in Love Actually in 2003, Thomas also appeared in Nanny McPhee, I had to put it on the list, The Last Legion, and Nowhere Boy, where he played Paul McCartney. Of course, as of 2019, most will be familiar with him thanks to his role in Game of Thrones, where he had a reoccurring role for 10 episodes. Aside from that, he mostly focuses on voice acting, lending his sound to Thunderbirds A Go and American Dad. Looks wise, Thomas pretty much looks exactly the same as he did in the early 2000s, only now he's taller. That's it. Coming in at 6, Tina Majorino. You may not know her name, but you definitely know her face. Tina is an actress that pops up everywhere in films such as Napoleon Dynamite and the TV series Veronica Mars. However, most of you will remember Tina during the 90s, when she was a child actor starring alongside Kevin Costner in Waterworld, or when she played the adorable Tony in Andre, or even as little Molly alongside Whoopi Goldberg in Corrina Corrina. She had a thriving career in the 90s, but it wasn't until her 2004 role in Napoleon Dynamite Dynamite that left fans asking where they recognized her from. And then jump to present day, fans are now asking whatever happened to that girl from Napoleon Dynamite. Well, the actress looks drastically different, sporting a short bob and usually dyed hair. In 2014, she starred in the Veronica Mars movie, and then Grey's Anatomy in 2012 to 2013. Aside from that, she hasn't done much of merit. Coming in at 5, Jerry O'Connell. Who could possibly forget everyone's favourite Chubby Vern in Stand By Me, the film which saw a 12-year-old Jerry O'Connell star alongside Corey Feldman and River Phoenix in the heartwarming emotional coming-of-age film. Following his iconic role, he went on to appear in works such as Police Academy 5, Jerry Maguire, Scream 2, Can't Hardly Wait, and Clayton. Unlike a lot of other child actors, Jerry's career continued to thrive with works such as Scary Movie 5, Space Station 76, Piranha 3D, and Veronica Mars. Personally, I was shocked to discover that Jerry O'Connell was the child actor from some of my favourite films growing up, with the actor losing all of his baby weight, slimming up and looking completely different than his character Chubby Vern. Good for you, Jerry. Coming in at 4, Dante Basco. Dante Basco is probably not a name that will ring a bell, however you know him, just perhaps as another name instead. Rufio. That's right, this former child actor starred alongside the late great Robin Williams in Steven Spielberg's 1991 movie Hook, where he played the self-proclaimed leader of the Lost Boys, Rufio. He went on to have a successful acting career, but no role was iconic as the one that made him. Basco, now at the age of 44, has done a lot of voice acting for many animated productions, including Avatar: The Last Airbender, Saints Row, Skate 1, 2 and 3, and Mortal Kombat X. As of 2019, Basco looks a whole lot different than he did in 1991, when he was sporting a red and black mohawk and swinging around Neverland. Coming in at 3, Elijah Wood. Oh, Elijah. A lot of you younger viewers may be shocked that this Lord of the Rings actor is on our list, but yes, at one time he was a very popular child actor appearing in some of my favourite childhood movies. In the early 90s, a young Elijah began to achieve recognition for his acting after landing roles in works such as Avalon, Radio Flyer, The Adventures of Hook Finn, and The Good Son, where he starred alongside an evil Macaulay Culkin. However, unlike a lot of other child actors, his career never slowed, and into his teen years he continued to land roles, including in works such as The Faculty, Deep Impact, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Sin City, Green Street, and of course his most iconic role, the Lord of the Rings franchise, where he plays Frodo Baggins. Once you see baby Elijah in his 90s roles, you will be shocked that you missed him. The actor has aged, but his baby face has never changed. Coming in at 2, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. A lot of you were upset that we didn't include the most iconic twins in history on our first part, but come on, that would have been way too obvious. The Olsen twins began acting at the age of just 6 months, when they were cast in the role of Michelle Tanner on the ABC sitcom Full House. In order to comply with child labour laws that set strict limits on how long a child actor may work, the sisters took turns playing the role. Genius. The twins continued to play the role up until the show's end in 1995. However, that was only the beginning for the twins. They went on to have their own TV show and series of movies, including So Little Time, Mary-Kate and Ashley in Action, and New York Minute. Following their success in acting, the twins turned to fashion, launching their own couture fashion label called The Row, named after Savile Row in London. And in 2012, the twins were named Women's Wear Designer of the Year by the Council of Fashion Designers of America. Not too shabby. Though successful, the twins certainly hide away from the spotlight and appear somber looking whenever papped, but for the most part they look like they did 10 years ago, just moodier. Finally, coming in at number 1, Josh Peck. Keenan and Kel may have been an iconic duo in the 90s, but Drake and Josh were by far the most iconic duo in the 2000s. This TV series starred Drake Bell and Josh Peck as a couple of mismatched stepbrothers that you couldn't not love. The show was wickedly funny, with Drake being the good-looking musician and Josh being the chubby comedian of the two. However, how times have changed. During the 2000s, Josh Peck starred in works such as Snow Day, Mean Creek, Spun, and Drillbit Taylor, during which time many fans began to notice the actor shedding his weight and becoming lean. Now, the former child actor resides on YouTube and makes frequent appearances in David Dobrik's vlogs. He leads a relatively quiet life with his longtime girlfriend Paige and their newborn son Max in LA. Also, he got really hot. He's hot. Would smash 10 out of 10. Well, there we have it. Do you guys agree with our list? Were there any child actors that we missed? Leave us all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below, and perhaps we can do a part 3. Before I go though, I just want to respond to a few comments from one of my last videos, Top 10 Celebrities with Chronic Illnesses Part 2, video which you guys loved way too much, it's weird. Zaim said, "Hi Lucy, what's your date of birth?" Weird question, but it's January the 18th, 1993. I expect a card. And a present, both. Philip said, damn, can't escape you. Nope, never. I'm always here, lurking. Shira Stacy said, I just want to say thank you. I have several chronic illnesses and this list made me feel less like a freak. It's been hell and I stay in pain 24/7. I understand 100% what it's like to hate the doctors who tell you to suck it up. Thank you, Lucy. I have a lot of these conditions as well. This list has helped me gain some confidence. I love you all. Thanks. Can't stop crying. Whew. No, I'm crying. Thank you so much. This is a lovely comment. So for people like yourself that were making this video, and I'm glad you found something you could take away from it and that gave you the confidence we all deserve. I hope your pain eases and you continue to fight the good fight. And on that note, if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another Beyond the Screen vid. And until next time, see you later.